All right. Something else that's quite big that's happened throughout the week is Mitchell's 21st.
Happy birthday, Mitch.
First of all,
Thanks, everyone.
can I just say, big shout out to Belle. Huge shout out to Belle.
Absolutely.
Yep. Shout out to Mummy Mitch.
Mummy Mitch.
Is that what we're calling her on the show?
Yeah.
Mummy Mitch.
Mother of Mitchell.
Mother of Mitch.
You may have seen on the Instagram.
Son of a Mitch, if you will.
Oh. I mean, that was cool. Yeah.
I like,
I like
that.
that.
But that doesn't make sense.
Son of a Mitch.
Ooh, she's not your son.
Oh. True. All
Mitch
right.
of a
Well,
son.
yeah, next.
No,
Keep
Mitch,
going.
yeah.
Keep going.
We've gone.
We've gone too far.
Huge shout out. Something that we're going to put in the studio and we're going to have for years to come. The Everything's Fine sign.
Oh, boys.
like a neon-
I think we've put it on the Instagram
Yeah.
at least once or twice, but Mummy Mitch hooked us up with a bloody beautiful neon
Beauty.
sign for the podcast. We'll definitely make sure to take some pics of it, but phenomenal stuff. Phenomenal
Absolutely love it.
handcrafted
Man
stuff.
cave vibes.
It is
absolute phenomenal.
It is a man cave.
And
vibe.
it just
Do we
and
have a
it,
sound we could hook that up with?
surely
I'll just hit it with a bruh.
big. Yep.
Yep, there we go.
So suitable.
Again, apologise in advance.
We're still working this out.
Oh, I absolutely plan to spam the
yeah,
soundboard
that's,
at multiple
that's what I'm
points.
apologising about.
Oh,
Apologising
right.
about here.
Okay.
Yes,
Sure.
yes.
Yep.
But yeah,
My question to you though, boys. The wildest party you've ever been to.
Oh wow.
oh well,
Wildest
okay.
birthday party you've ever been to.
Birthday party specifically.
Specifically.
I think you definitely know the one. Let's just say I got there in a car, and I left with two men holding me by my arms and legs,
And I may have been one of them.
and he was definitely one of them,
I
stretching
don't
me
think I've
into a
heard
car.
this story.
There's a girl that we went to school with.
All right, we went to a school. We went to a school. We actually did go to a school. Funnily enough,
You did?
I know, right? I'm very dumb.
Shocking.
Which school was it? What was the address?
It was Crackhead United. It was
The School of Hard Knocks.
School of Hard Rocks, actually.
Well, we do know it was a Catholic school, so we'll say that
Right.
much.
It was a Cathy, as we call it.
We don't call them that.
This is a Cathy potty. Prez up. No, so I went to this girl at school's party. It was like her 18th or 19th or however 17th.
It
even.
must have been 17.
I don't even know.
Right.
But and I will incriminate myself here on the pod. But you know what? It's nothing no one's heard before. Pretty-
Underage drinking.
Yes, mate. Underage drinking, and we'll leave it at
yeah,
that.
I was going to say, we'll leave it at that.
We'll say there's no other substances involved. It was just, double blacks, the kryptonite of every teenager.
Absolutely.
You know what we used to refer to them as?
What?
Double black the fuck out.
Yeah, literally.
I
mate.
like that.
It's fun. Like I don't even know what's so special about them, but just even when I smell them, I'm like get them
laced
away
laced
from-
with cocaine.
They literally,
Literally are, bro.
But let's just say I was at this party and I did something, and then I was like, okay, let me just hit this 4-pack of double blacks like that. Absolutely plowed through them in about 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops, right? And then all the people coming in, and I'm on the floor, right? Like I was sitting on the floor, and I think I fell over straight onto the floor, face down. And everyone's coming in singing happy birthday, right? And I'm up the back, happy birthday, like genuinely paralyzed,
Gone.
whole body. I'm gone. And then I think someone was like, Mitch needs to go home. He's gone. He's dead. He's dying on the spot. This man might die. So pretty much, I've got Isaac on my arms. I've got another lad. His name's Sean. He's on my legs,
Bowie, thanks,
Wow.
mate.
and they're pulling me out like a roller coaster. Because in my head, they're like carrying me out like a stretcher. In my head, I'm like, this is the world's greatest roller coaster.
Literally, like,
This is Six Flags right here.
the fact that you're enjoying it so much as well made it so much more frustrating. Because you'd be like, boys,
Whee! I was literally like, wee! And they're like trying to get me through the screen door. Fucking hell, he's heavy. And pretty much, I think they sat me down for 1 second so they could say goodbye to the host of the party, right?
Wow.
In that 1 second, I saw a little old wooden like play cubby, right?
oh,
And I think I could swear people in it. So pretty much I went up to it, missed the door completely, fell straight onto it, broke the entire thing. There was a couple making out in there.
Oh my god.
There
can
was like a
see
little teen
correctly.
hookup going in there, and I fell on top of them and took the entire structure down with me at the same time. Literally, Isaac and Sean put me down. Yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks for having it. Oh, Mitch has fucked it.
it's like you put the puppy down for 2 seconds and you're like, oh,
Oh
shit's
my
and
gone.
he's
fuck.
absolutely torn up all your shoes. Pretty much, yeah. And then, so they picked me up again. They take me out to some random car. Still to this day, I don't know whose car it was. I can't tell you. It was an unmarked car,
It's
unmarked van.
Pokemon.
I absolutely could have been,
Abducted. Then and there.
abducted. I could
Wow.
not see the light of day. But yeah, they put me in a car, and they were like, just lean right. So obviously, boom, I keep leaning left, hitting the door left. They give me a bucket. I think I cried and threw up.
I don't think it was a bucket. I think it was something like a. Oh, maybe it was a bucket.
No, it was a bucket then.
Wait a minute. Was I there?
I don't think you're at this party, man. Producer Lockie doesn't get invited to parties.
Sorry, that was another party where Mitch was crying.
Oh, well, I tend to cry at
There's
a lot
a
of
lot
high
of
school
times where Mitch is crying at parties.
I just like to listen to Frank Ocean. All right, so shut up. Pretty much, yeah. We get outside, and they take me to this girl's house who I was like I wouldn't say like good mates with, but I was like friends, acquaintances with. Right? Take it to her house. They put me in a room. I don't know whose house this is. I don't know what room it is. They just put me in a room. They put Kanye on a speaker next to me, and I fall asleep lengthways across the bed, not like pillow to the bottom. I fall across the other way. I wake up the next day, the worst splitting headache I've ever had in my entire life.
Oh, I can
Splitting
relate.
headache. Gone to the toilet to throw up immediately. Can't see, can't stumble, and I'm contacting my friends. Like, can't even see my phone, and it's the next morning. I can't see my phone. Trying to contact, please help me pick me up. I leave the room. I'm like, I have never, ever, ever seen this house in my
Holy
entire life.
fuck.
No one's awake, no noise. So I'm just like, all right, well, I'm walking out the front door. And I walked out the door, and I really need to throw up. So I grabbed one of her, what do they
Don't
call,
say it.
decorative buckets or some shit.
No.
And I took it back to my dad's house. And I remember this girl dropped me off, and I was like, "Oh, hey, Dad. Look, honestly, I'm just gonna go to bed. I've got a bit of a sick stomach." And he's like, "Yep, righto, mate. I trust you there." And I didn't go into work that day at Hungry Jack's, unfortunately.
I do remember that actually. I think I remember I had to call in and be your dad or something.
No.
He called in as my dad to work that day.
Oh,
That's
it's
the
just Mitchell's father here. Yes, the son's not too well. So.
He's got a stomach bug.
Wait, have you guys seen like Home Alone 2, I think, and he's using the voice recorder to
the
be
vo-
like,
yeah, the little
Oh,
voice
yeah.
modulator thing.
it's Scott McAllister, the father.
Oh, I
He slows
wish we were that.
Yeah,
smart
he
at
like
the
slows
time,
it down.
but-
That was a great movie.
I wish-
Slows it, reverbs it.
I wish we were that smart at the time, but no, we couldn't do it, unfortunately.
Producer Lachlan, you've had many a wild party in your time.
Yeah, we've had a few parties at the house. I mean, they've all been pretty tame. Like, obviously, there's been a lot of crazy moments that happen internally, but in terms of the, I guess, craziest party I've ever been to, it's probably one of my sister's friends' party. I was just meant to.
Hang on a
Um,
second. His sister's 5 years younger than he is.
3
Producer
years
Lockie's
younger.
got a sister. Oh my word!
Anyway,
wait.
No. We know that this annoys him. We know that this annoys him.
yeah,
No,
I mean,
it's not a joke anymore. She's just so lovely.
Oh my god, I think I'm going to have to jump between the two of them.
Don't
play the simp noise.
Where's do we have a simp noise?
Just a bruh.
I can give you an anime wow sound effect.
Sure. Yeah,
There you go.
nice,
That's
that
close
was
enough.
nice.
Just pretend that said simp.
Yeah. Well, okay. So I have kind of become friends with a lot of Jess's friends, and I mean Jess has become friends with
Ooh, he loves the underages.
me and my sister's friends are purely.
What was that quote
platonic.
about kids before, Isaac? I can't
don't
stop
know.
crying if I do it for the kids.
Anyway, so basically, I was at one of her friends' parties. I don't remember the occasion, but it was wild. Like I've never seen something more close to Project X in my life.
Oh dear.
I mean, it
Obviously
was-
you
okay.
haven't hung out with Leo.
Well,
Well,
actually,
yeah, we'll get to that.
true.
But yeah, keep
Yeah.
going.
Anyway, it was just it was wild. Like shit was just going on, and like they had this like, it was called the Rave Cave. It was called the fucking.
I'm
rave,
sorry, what?
The Rave Cave. Basically, it was a basement where, a basement. And they had a full DJ setup, smoke machines. It was basically like a nightclub in this little thing, and it was crazy. It was like really cool, but like the floorboards, I was the only, because I was just taking photos for this event because it was, I think, a birthday, and I was like, you know, for your birthday gift, I'll just take some photos and, you know, whatever. And I wasn't drinking, but I remember, like, I think I was the only sane person just walking around as, like, people were, like, jumping up and down. I'm like, these floorboards just seem a little bit,
Oh no.
fragile.
Not exactly up to specs.
Building standards
Bit
and
of
codes.
OH&S.
And I'm just like, I swear to God, I'm like, any minute now, the floors are just going to break.
No.
But, okay, I know you where you think it's going to go. It didn't go there, thankfully, in
Oh.
fact, because it's on a slope. So if the floors broke, everyone would have fell down and really
and the
done
whole
some,
house would have slid down
would
the
have slid
slope.
down the hill.
Down.
Yep.
That'd have made for a great story,
Look,
though.
I mean, it's not really a great story, really. It's just, it was a great party. Like, it wasn't really that crazy, and it didn't involve me getting mortilated.
But like, it's funny to think that like, how old do you think your sister was when this was going on?
Oh, like, I mean, 17, 16, I think.
See, like, I feel like we
Yeah, that
didn't have
works.
parties like
yeah,
that.
like yeah, kids are crazy these days, man.
Although there is a story that I'm going to tell. And around our group of friends, it is a very, very famous story. There's a girl that we went to school with, bit of a wild child, I think you could say. I'm just going to say one thing, knocking on my bedroom window, and Mitch will know who the girl is.
Oh, yeah.
She's lovely.
I hope she's doing all good today.
She's part of a defence family, so obviously defence housing. And my God, what happened to this house is next
Oh
level.
my God.
Oh, it's awful.
So we went there. And
Wait, can we talk about the day first?
yeah, let's talk about the day. You talk about the day.
So this girl had a free house party, right? That morning, and I'm sorry to bring the podcast down to a somber level, but my girlfriend broke up with me at
Oh.
the time. So obviously, well, don't be too upset. I don't like her.
Yeah, I was going to say it was a good thing.
And I was like 15. How old was I? 16, 17?
We would have been 17 because
17 at the time. It's obviously not a thing anymore, but
He thinks about it every night.
I do think
He
about
still
it every
cries
day, and
himself
I
to
wish I,
sleep.
and I want you back. Pretty much.
He
What?
said, "I miss you."
Oh, right. Okay,
No,
sorry. I
no,
thought you said
no.
the name. I was
Yeah,
like,
so did
oh,
I. I
that's
was
a
like,
bit-
hang
that's
on.
a bit
I
gay.
wouldn't say the name, but pretty much, yeah. That happened that morning, and then I went back to this girl's free house, and while she was sitting at the party, me and Isaac, we sat on the couch and we watched a Netflix movie. It was called Sex Robot, I
It
believe.
is strange.
I believe it was called Sex Robot.
It was really, really weird.
What is it? Is it basically?
I think it was a UK movie.
No, it was US. It was so US. It was like the
Was
most US budget.
It was
thing I've
so
ever
budget
seen.
that it was crazy. So budget. It was
Sex
insane.
Robot movie.
Like the effects were so
So
bad.
was it a
It was a
fictional
Netflix
movie?
movie. It was fictional. Yeah, it was fictional.
right? Okay.
Like to
But-
the point I genuinely cannot find it on Google. Maybe we just had a fever dream, dude.
Literally.
Maybe we just had. Oh no, I found it. Hotbot.
Oh, that's it.
Hotbot 2016. Okay, well that dates it to 2016. It's got a 3.4 out of 10 on
Oh my
IMDb.
I'm surprised it's not lower, to be honest.
Hotbot is the hilarious journey of two sexually repressed and unpopular teenage geeks who accidentally discover a life supermodel sex bot. So that was the plot.
Yep.
That was the
Sick.
movie. It's about as good as you think it is, but pretty much we watched that and ate. We didn't have any snacks. We had chocolate chips. Like not like chocolate chips like you just snack
You
on,
put in.
but like cooking
cookies.
chocolate chips. Yeah, like
This
cooking
makes it even
mix.
weirder.
So I mean, what a day, you know. And then that night, I'll hand it back.
The party was insane. Like, I remember we sort of like helped set up the party a little bit. So we were like, "Oh, we'll come early, make sure everyone gets in, whatever, blah blah." And I remember the host, basically, she'd passed out by 9 o'clock,
Yep.
Fuck.
if not earlier actually. And basically after then, it was just a free for all. The house was a free for all. I shit you not. In the lounge room, shoulder to shoulder, it was like a nightclub. You couldn't move.
Yeah, it was mess.
So many people, it was crazy.
Holy fuck.
Mitch, I think you tell this story really well. You came and there was a couple of guys running with her barbecue up the street.
Oh my god.
Yeah, literally stole her barbecue, ran up the street with it. We walked in the back and there's people just putting flour in the microwave.
Oh, like I've never seen a house be disrespected like this.
I remember I was playing beer pong with the boys and there was just so many people. It was crazy. I remember one of my mates slid down the banister on the stairs and it snapped.
Oh yeah.
I remember
Oh my
people,
God.
and this was a two-story
So this is
house.
proper Project X.
Yeah, it was.
But this is like people got drunk purely to fuck this girl's house up.
Yeah, literally, they went out there to destroy it. People climbed on the roof, took the tiles off the roof, and were throwing it down at people on the ground.
Holy
I
Yeah,
know, right?
it's lucky no one was like really badly hurt. And then the next day,
That could kill someone.
yeah, I know, bro. The next day was the worst thing. I remember I stayed at your house with one of our friends, and we rock up, and we're like,
my
we'll help clean up.
God.
Yeah.
We go to walk in, and the neighbor comes out, and he goes, I'm telling the parents, and you're lucky you didn't call the cops. And we're like, wait, what? And he's screaming at us, and he's like, clean that house up. And he's just yelling. We're like, holy shit. We walk in.
Bro, it's not even your house.
We walk in, the host, she's like, oh my God, like I can't move,
shaken.
whatever.
Yeah.
We
Poor
start
thing.
cleaning up the house. People had drawn symbols, which we won't say what they were.
No, we can say it
Okay, yeah.
because it wasn't us,
No.
but there were people there drawing just fat swastikas
Holy
With-
fuck.
with honey.
with honey.
So it had set overnight, and it was like
Oh,
concrete.
no.
So people had been drawing that. They'd been drawing stuff. There was flour everywhere. The banister had been broken. And I remember a couple of her friends rocked up, and we just started talking. I'm like, how the hell did so many people come? Like, it is insane. Basically, what she had done throughout the week, get this, she had like her athletics carnival, and she gotten on the megaphone, and she was like, party at my house this weekend. If you want to come, just ask your friends and just rock up.
So basically a 101 on what not to do.
How not
Literally.
to plan a party.
Oh, I just thought of another party,
Yeah.
but we'll save that story for another
Sure.
day.
Yeah, I mean,
Save
I
it for
don't.
another
I'll
day.
be honest. You guys have some great wild party stories. I'm sure I do have some in there, but like, let's be honest. Like, if it's a great party, you don't really remember it.
Well, you're also not invited. Producer Lockie's just
Yeah,
a
true.
tech guy. So
This-
I'm
it's
just the fucking nerd who.
But-
the weeb.
You know, he's doing well in life now. So
Oh, he's doing pretty
jokes
good
on
now.
you.
yeah, so shut the fuck up, all the haters.
I'll give you a little prelude to this party that I went to. My mate broke his leg at the party.
Lovely, always
Wow.
a good start.
I'm keen. I'm
Yeah.
keen to learn more.